What's up, YouTube? This is Fire Knight 707 coming with you with March 23rd, 2013 deck profile. Sorry that I haven't posted any updates or anything like that on my YouTube page of any of my decks. The last one I made was Lavos, and that was quite some time ago, a couple months. So I decided to bring you guys a Fire Fist deck profile, since I'm trying to update more content and trying to get more subscriber and everything like that. So I just uploaded a trade binder, so if you guys want to take a look at that, if you see anything you want, just let me know and we can work something out. If you come to me first, of course I'm not gonna send first. So yeah, but anyways, getting sidetracked here. But yeah, so I wanted to bring you 2013 my Fire Fist build. I want to see what you guys think of it, and if you like, and comment and subscribe if you want to see more content and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's get to it. So I will be showing the extra deck and the side deck, so alright, so start off with, we have 3 Brotherhood of the Fire Fist dragons, of course. Really good, especially first turn tenki. You get a double search, so he's always good. I like running him in 3s, not 2. And of course, the main monster of the deck, run at 3. Bear, really broken. Gets your plays off really well too. Helps you get over monsters that are over big or anything like that. But yeah, running of course 3 gorillas. I was running 2 and 1 swallow, but found myself in late games or in some situations where swallow didn't come in hand, or I didn't need it and he was just dead in hand. So I decided to take it out and test out the 3rd gorilla, and it's been working out really well. Especially helps me pop back row and baits out that warning or the bottomless, so my bear doesn't get bottomless or anything. And of course I am running the rabbit engine. I'm running at 2 really well, especially first turn. If they don't have nothing for it, goes off, helps me with the combos. So yeah, and I am running 3 vanillas, the gene warp. I decided to go with werewolf instead of Voice Raider, because werewolf, he's just a higher attack. He becomes a 24-25 beater for no reason. If you have tensen, tenken, or tenki and all that stuff out on the field, he just helps you get over those Thunder Kings and other pesky monsters that just get in the way. And he's pretty cool too. I know a lot of people like going to the deck Debbie, but that's not my playstyle. So I decided to go with the werewolves. And that's it for the monsters. 14 monsters. So yeah. So now we're going to spells, and we got, of course, your Rhoda of the deck, 3 tenki. Tenki is really good, helps you search out with the bears. Anything else, just depending on your situation. But yeah, 3 tenki is the way to do it. And of course 2 tensen. Tensen is really good as well. Helps you, just pretty much bait out the MST or normal summon twice and go into Tiger King or anything like that. So it's good at 2. And of course protection for your monsters, for bears, for getting your bottomless or compulse, the Forbidden Lands. Really good in this deck. Really good, especially in the damage step. And of course back row removal. Mystical Space Typhoon, just to get rid of those back row hate, since a lot of decks in this meta are currently running a lot of back rows. So, and of course consistency issues, sorry about that. We got the 2 power dualities, and my tech of the deck is Pot of Avarice. This card helps me a lot in late games when you use a lot of your resources really fast, because this deck can do that depending what kind of hand you draw. But this deck helps you get all that back and keep going, and it helps you and it saves you. And of course, the one reborn and dark hole. No heavy storm, because you're running so much back row in this deck as yourself. You don't really want to neg yourself, and it's kind of dead unless you're going second, you draw it, but that's kind of hard. But yeah, anyways, so it's 14 spells. And for the trap lineup is 2 tensen. You get searched out by dragon, or you draw it or something like that. And 2 tenken. I see a lot of builds that don't run this card, or only running at 1. I think you should be running 2, because it's really, really good, especially in main phase 1. If your opponent doesn't know that you have a set dark hole that activate monster effect to remove your monsters or something like that, tenken, and it saves you. It's like you have 4 forbidden lances in your deck. This card is really, really good. It saved me a lot. And I decided to go with the horn of phantom beast, 2 of them. Decided to go instead of the compulse, just because I found myself in situations where, say I run out of tensens or anything like that, I don't have battle damage step cards, so I decided to run the horns for those type of situations. And also because it helps you draw 1 card, so if you have no cards in hand, or if you're in a situation where you need to have something, you have horn and attack, it just makes your monsters so beat sticky. So yeah, so I got 2 bottomless for those monster removals, 2 mirror force, of course, protect yourself. And I decided to take out that 3rd tensen to put in that 2nd starlight, because I found myself in testing this deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro or something like that. The 2nd starlight is necessary, especially if you're going first and you're about to set a lot, because this deck does set a lot. So that starlight helps you. I bluffed this card so many times at my locals. Last Sunday I went 5-1. This is my MVP card. I just bluff so many people with this. They just torrential, heavy, black rose, etc., etc., and I'm just like, wow. And then they're like, nope, starlight, and they're like, their face just drops, and they're like, wow, and then they lose. So yeah, and of course the 1 warning and the 1 judgment, just to protect yourself or anything like that. So that's it for the main board. It's 32 card deck, so it's 14 monsters, 14 spells, and 14 traps. So it's pretty even. Yeah, I like it like that. I like 32 card. It's good. Okay, so with my extra deck now, so get focused. I run the one cowboy, of course, really good. Abyss dweller for the mermails. The 1 stroke the tip. The 1 roach for just in case chaos dragons or anything like that. 1 diamond wolf. I know this deck doesn't like this card a lot. I don't either. I hardly go into him, and if I do, it's just for a very drastic situation. So it's just there, but he's good. And Fire Kings, he's really good. Of course, the phatom papillon, I just call it butterfly. And the Avigishki Maragwais, and the black ship, of course. And I run 3 Tiger Kings. I think 3 is good. I know a lot of people run 2, and they say 2 is it's good, but I think 3 is good, especially just in case 1 gets warning or like 1 gets warning and something happens with the 2nd one or something like that, you have no protection for it. That 3rd one just helps you get to those searches and more combos, and and late game situations too. And the 1 Shockmaster, and the 1 Violon de Sigma, and of course the 2 Stardust for the 2 Starlight Roads. So that's it for my extra 15 cards. You know. Sorry, I'm doing this on my phone, so it's kind of focus a lot. Alright, for my side deck, I run 2 TKs. Really good for, you know, this card's still good even it's at 2. 2 maxis for those wind up matches or anything that's better. Mermails 2. 3-dimensional fissures, of course, for those mermail matchups and dark worlds and anything light swarms or etc. More back row, the 3rd MST for those back rows. 2 threatening roars. This cards help me a lot too, especially with mermails or any cards that, you know, that go into a caster or something like that, a cataster or something. But with OTK decks, pretty much it helps me and, you know, saves my monsters too. So I decided to put in 3 Phoenix chains for the mirror matches, and I use a threatening roar for the mirror matches too, and the Phoenix chain for mirror matches or any other, you know, pesty decks that like to, you know, do crazy effects. And of course, one goes a match with Dino Rabbits or, you know, 6 AMs and all that kind of stuff, and more back row removal, 1 Dust Tornadoes. So alright guys, this is my Fire Fist deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like, you know, give it a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys can. Check out my teammates' channel. Check our channel, the Greedy Honey Badgers. I will try to post a link to it, whatever I can. But yeah, you know, this is Fire Knight 707, and I'm out.